From Los Angeles, California, we are the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Oh, hello, friends! Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name's Kevin Kraft, joined by a man who has no pants or undies on and is currently searching for a COVID vaccine down the tip of his boner. That's Jeff Clark.
A few more strokes and I'll get the vaccine for you guys.
And beaming to us from an alternate dimension, the holographic bearded booger eater known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo. Rap, rap.
So I guess we should kick things off with what the three of us have been very excited about for a few months now. Frequent topic on the
Speak for
show.
yourselves, virgins.
The PlayStation 5. A botched launch, a botched pre-order situation, multiple botched pre-order situations. I managed to luck out and randomly get one at an unannounced Best Buy pre-order setup that happened like in the middle of the night. And then the three of us were on a text chain when Walmart was rumored to be releasing some pre-orders, and then they tweeted it out that yes, indeed, it's happening. That was a complete clusterfuck. Website crashed. People couldn't get checked out. They had a PS5 in their cart, and hitting checkout wasn't working. It just kept refreshing the page. It was a fucking nightmare. A stressful nightmare for anybody who wants a PlayStation 5. But we had all open lines of communication. I was communicating with Puminati members. I got some hot tips from Ginger and Juice. I was refreshing Twitter, following Walmart's mentions, following PS5 mentions. It was a whole fucking operation. But at the end of the day, all three of us managed to walk away with a PlayStation 5, clearing the first hurdle.
Yes, the first hurdle.
Hurdle 2, actually receiving said PS5s. And very early on, it looked like I was going to be the PS5 cuck. Who was the first?
I thought you... Wow, that doesn't apply? Like, you're not technically the PS5 cuck because you got it a day later than us?
Well, we can give his the whole story. We'll let the listeners absorb all the information before they decide who the PS5 cuck is.
It sounds like you're trying to make me the cuck.
I don't know. Who got the actual delivery first? It was you, Shuddy, right?
No, it was Jeff.
Okay,
Yeah, I got it first.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
I mean, I did not know that mine was even being. Jeff was in the same boat. Neither of us knew that ours were actually in the process of being delivered until the morning of delivery. Mine went all the way through Wednesday, all the way through. I think the last time I checked it was like 11 p.m. Wednesday night. And it still said preparing order.
Yes, I was in the same boat with Best Buy. I got mine through Best Buy.
And then I woke up that morning, Thursday morning, and it said out for delivery. And I checked, and FedEx actually got the shipping information on November 5th.
Oh, damn. So I was in the same boat. My order kept saying expected to ship by November 12th, which was release day. And I kept refreshing it. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers they better be on point with that next day delivery. And then past midnight, before I was going to bed, I refreshed it one last time, and it said preparing for shipment. And I'm like, eesh, man, are these motherfuckers going to try and do a same day delivery, or am I just fucked? And then I see in Discord the next day, Jeff taking his victory lap and dunking on all of us. Oh, the dragon got his PS5 first, you fucking pussies.
I assumed that just because of the time difference, I would get mine first.
Yeah, that would seem to make sense.
But But then at like 12, Jeff got it like, I want to say what I would consider first thing in the morning for you guys.
I think I got it before noon.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a solid UPS route or FedEx route you live on.
damn right. It's more of I give most of the credit to Long Beach. It's just well organized, well ran. It's a beautiful town. So that's why better than your guys' towns. That's why I got mine first.
So I'm now checking.
Bullshit,
I'm now checking my shipment info, and it's still saying preparing for shipment. And I'm like, all right, all right, this isn't going to work out well for me. I can already tell. I'm probably going to get mine way past release date, launch day. Shuddy gets his. What's up?
I would say, how about that morning scare that I got? That alert from Wells Fargo that said
that the charge had been declined.
Yeah, they detected fraudulent activity. Like, why don't you just like click into the charge and you'll realize that it's PS5 day and they charged me for a PS5. It couldn't be any less fraudulent. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait a second. This guy pre-ordered a PS5? No way.
That does not sound like Jeff.
Must cancel. He's an Xbox guy. Let's just switch that for him. We'll just.
So I was nervous. I didn't actually. Because I assume they might not send it unless they got the charge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
or
pretty
even
obvious.
worse. They're like, oh, this one got declined. All right, like give it to the next person in line.
Yeah, exactly.
But it worked out. You got your shit.
Did.
And then I'm seeing Shuddy Boy. He's doing his victory lap. Other people in the Discord are posting pictures and doing victory laps.
I couldn't do a victory lap on release day because there was some sort of delay in the FedEx route, and FedEx did not deliver to Quakertown on release day.
Oh, so you didn't get it on Thursday?
No, I got it Friday afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah, so I beat everyone by at least 24 hours here.
At 5:15 on Thursday, I get a notification, or I'm refreshing to see where it is, and it said, local delivery restriction, delivery not attempted, will deliver when conditions improve. And it was raining. That was the extent of it. I was like, what the it's not even raining bad. Like, it was just rain. So I'm on the phone with FedEx. The guy was not very helpful. He probably was frazzled from dealing with so many people being upset with their shipments. But he kept trying to get me to drive nearly an hour away to the FedEx facility to pick it up.
I'll tell you what, man. If they presented me with that option, it's road trip time. I would have done it.
I thought about it, and if he's like, but it will be there tomorrow. I'm like, then if it's going to be here tomorrow, fine, whatever. And I took the L.
I would have done it. I would have made the road trip. That way you don't have to worry about like some clumsy delivery man tripping while he's bringing it to your door.
So it got dropped off at 12:19 p.m. on Friday. I was home at 1:45 for the day.
Oh, so you had a fantastic Friday, huh?
Yes. It took me a little while to get it set up because the PlayStation 4 was not cooperating on the data transfer.
Okay, yeah. I think I heard about that.
The power button on the actual PlayStation 4 wasn't working. It was just, and then somehow I put it in safe mode, but didn't have it connected to the TV. So I had to run another HDMI cable so I could switch back and forth. It was just like, and then I finally got it up and running, and then you got yours.
Yeah, mine was a little sketchier. So I actually pulled a Shuddy. So I'm like, all right, this is fucking unacceptable. What's the point of pre-ordering something if you can't get it on release day? It's fucking stupid. So
wait, how did you pull it? What does that mean?
He's talking about when I was yelling at the Walmart representative on Monday through chat.
Yeah, so I see my shit not shipping, not changing. So I hit them up and I'm like, hey, what's the fucking story here? I think the first people I hit up were Best Buy. So I hit up Best Buy, and I'm like, "What's the deal with my order?" And they're like, "Oh, it's with shipping, so it should be picked up sometime today or tomorrow." And I'm like, well, when can I expect to have this? And they were like, oh, well, once it ships, we're estimating delivery of, I think it put, man, my timeline is all fucked up. It's been a crazy week.
I remember you saying Wednesday.
Yeah, but so they tricked me. They initially said it'll either be there Friday or Saturday. I can't remember which one they landed on. I'm like, all right, it really does suck to pre-order something and watch everybody else I know get it, and me sitting here with my thumb up my ass. And the guy was like, I completely get it. I'd be pissed off if I were you too. This is a dude chatting with me. I'm like, all right.
No, you don't understand. All my friends are going to call me a pussy.
Yeah. I can't be the MSPH cuck. Come on, man. Work with me. So then he's like, okay, so once it gets picked up, we imagine you'll have it Wednesday. And I was like, Wednesday? It's like, what the fuck? That's almost a week after the release day. How do you guys not have your shit together? So I got pissed off, and I was like, yeah, you wonder why all the money's going to fucking Amazon. Because no one wants to deal with you fucking clowns.
Oh, shit.
I mean, let's be honest here. I'm a coward. I was way more gentle with my words than that.
Yeah, all right. I was going to say, you try to leverage their stock market price over them.
I did tell him, I'm like, you guys realize you're losing like tons of business, and this shit is not helping you. So then I get on chat with UPS, because the guy was kind of trying to punt it off to UPS. So I go to him, and I'm like, I get in a chat with somebody. I'm like, look, Best Buy's blaming you. What's the story here? Why haven't you picked my shipment up? It says ready for shipment. Why haven't you picked it up? Where is it? When can I expect to get it? And they started jerking me off, and they're like, oh, I don't know, it's Best Buy's fault. Best Buy did it. And Best Buy's like, oh, no, UPS did it. So I'm dealing with these two fucking chatbot jerk-offs.
You were chatting with both of them at the same time?
No, I closed one out and then started chatting with the other.
It would have been
You should have did that Sal Governale prank call where he has two Chinese restaurants talk to each other.
Yeah.
You just have UPS and Best Buy. Figure it out.
So after the guy tells me I'm getting it by Wednesday, I was just like, you cock fucking suckers. What a crock of shit. I was very close to going Twitter Karen and like tagging their corporate accounts in it, trying to swing that blue checkmark dick around. And like, I'll be honest with you, when other people I follow call out corporate Twitter handles and air their grievances publicly, I have no issue with it. If you fuck up, you never know who you're fucking over. Like, you could be fucking over somebody who's got like a massive social media following, and they're like, oh yeah, fuck me? Let me log on to Twitter real quick. Fuck you.
You think that's appropriate?
I do. But I
don't disagree.
I do also see the point when people respond to those tweets and they're like, oh, you fucking entitled, boo, 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 boo. So I'm like, oh, man, I would love to dunk on fucking Best Buy and UPS right now. But somebody's going to reply to me and call me a pussy, and then I'm going to get pissed off. And
that was me. I was definitely going to reply and call you a pussy. But I don't disagree with that, with tagging corporations or businesses and, I don't know.
No, motherfuckers, tweets. Do your job. You provide a service, do it. And if you fuck up, you deserve to be called out.
Absolutely. That's America.
I agree.
We hold you to standards here.
Yeah, even though we don't really have any.
Canada.
So, in a shocking turn of events, I wake up the next day and I see that it has been marked shipped and out for delivery on Saturday. And I'm stoked. So I'm like, all right, the day on Thursday, I'm like a little kid on Christmas. I'm running out in my PJs, looking out to see if the UPS truck is on my block yet. Maybe I can see it down the street. I'll know that I'm the next couple of stops. And then all of a sudden, I see a bunch of UPS boxes in front of my neighbor's door. And I'm like, oh, they already fucking came. So Saturday, I'm thinking, okay, if everybody got, I think it was before even 11 a.m., UPS came by and dropped shit off. So like, all right, I'll hang out, make sure the PS5 gets delivered. Who knows? Maybe they can't get in the gate. I don't want to risk losing it, or if they just leave it outside the gate and then some porch pirate steals it. I'm sitting there, my stinky ass, unshowered, glued to my laptop, hitting refresh. I know if
Looking
I
like
get
Howard Hughes in The Aviator.
yeah, like I can't miss it. I know they come early. Fucking thing. It's like 6:00 at night, no delivery yet, and I'm like, motherfucker. So I get on. I'm like hungry as hell, and I can't run out to get anywhere to get like food or takeout or hit the grocery store and make something. So I order sushi. Start playing PS4, warming myself up, fluffing my video game boner a little bit. Stomach starts growling. I'm like, man, I'm fucking starving. Where's this sushi? It says it was delivered a half hour ago. Nobody called. No one said anything. So I run outside. No bag of food left outside my door. No bag of food left outside the front gate. I think fucking Grubhub just ate my food and marked it delivered.
No, they left it with the PS5, and the PS5 ate it and ran away.
So now I'm just like, how many people do I have to tag on Twitter? Fucking Grubhub. You're going down.
Grubhub, nice. You should look for the sushi spot if they had a Twitter and Instagram.
I'm
Put
gonna
them in your stories.
I'm gonna give fucking Best Buy and UPS their medicine, and I'm coming for you, Grubhub. You sons of fucking bitches. So then I order a pizza because I'm like, you know what? I was gonna eat healthy. I was gonna get some veggie sushi. I need pizza. I'm pissed. I need comfort pizza.
So wait, did you like complain to Grubhub or
Yeah,
just
I put
like
in
put
not
one of those
delivered
things?
and got a refund.
Oh, nice.
So
All
I
right, perfect then.
put an order for pizza, and then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so pissed off, and I'm so stressed out. I don't even know if I want this fucking PS5. It's just going to be a monument to my fucking anger and frustration. Every time I look at it, it's just going to make my blood boil and bring back all these memories. Right after I have that thought in my head, I hear like some shuffling and slushing outside my door. And I'm like, wait, is that a package? Is that a package being put on the ground outside my door? And then nothing. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird. So I check the tracking number, unchanged. A couple minutes go by, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just peek outside. There's a delivery. Dude didn't even take like a tenth of a second to just knock on the door real quick. Just left it in bounds.
So wait, you were on the edge of your seat the whole time? You heard shuffling outside your door, and you're saying, whatever. Must have been nothing. Like, that was your first reaction?
Well, at first, I didn't... Well, because I had been hearing a little bit of scuffle out there all day. Like, the people that live next to me have been in and out of their apartment, like, all day. And they get, like, tons of food deliveries. So I was like, all right, clearly if somebody was dropping off a big box outside my door, they would knock, right? You know, common sense.
You can't take these assholes for granted.
I know.
My delivery was supposed to be signature required, so Friday Sharon sat around all morning so she could sign for it, and they just dropped it and left. Didn't even knock.
Yeah, I didn't get a knock either.
What the hell? Is like that the new like COVID guideline? Don't knock on a door, your knuckles might get COVID?
Maybe like all the delivery drivers knew what they were dropping off and were just butthurt about it. Like, whatever, fuck it. Just like
I hope it gets
angrily
stolen.
or like we're all pouty and just dropped it by the door. Like, fuck this.
What if you get a fucking PS5?
Yeah, I hope someone steals it. Oh, well.
Yeah, so I get it, and I get it connected, I get it hooked up, and I'm not seeing a signal. I'm like, oh no, did I get a brick? After all this, did I end up with a fucking brick? It's like showing nothing on my thing. It's like no input detected, PS5's on. And I got a new Vizio OLED to maximize the PS5 experience. And it's got two HDMI 2.1 ports that are, I guess, supposed to make things a little clearer and crisper. Who knows? I'm not that much of an AV nerd to fully understand it. I just know it's supposed to make it better. And then all of a sudden a picture pops up, but it's like frozen static, unmoving, and I'm hearing the music of the menu. And then it's just like, oh my God. That is not a good sign at all. It's fucking bricked. So I even put it in my Instagram story. I was like, oh man, the PS5 graphics are fucking dope. So I started doing a little troubleshooting, and I put it in one of the regular HDMI ports, and then it fucking worked. So I guess I just can't hook it up to the high-end port that is supposed to maximize it.
So your TV is not as awesome as you thought it was?
I don't even know if I would notice the difference, because I put in my first 4K Blu-ray watch took place this past weekend. I watched John Wick 3 in 4K. And while it looked great, vibrant, and clear, I don't know if I had just walked into a room, I would have been like, whoa, that's no Blu-ray. You know?
Right.
So I don't even know if my eyes would be able to detect it, my fucking colorblind ass. But, Jeff, you had a little bit of a different experience with yours.
Yeah, mine started up just fine. It actually ended up dying, though, in the middle of the Puminati happy hour. I've been doing a happy hour with some of the Patreon subscribers. I'm trying to do it somewhat regularly on Fridays, we'll say. I did it 3 weeks ago was the first one, and then we skipped 2 weeks ago because we had that awesome MSPH event. And then I did it again last week. And honestly, the PS5 was more of like kind of a flex for me. Also, like I am kind of like a brand whore with PlayStation and or Sony. I was always going to get it. So I kind of wanted to get it first just to get it out of the way. But like realistically, I didn't even buy a video game for it. So when I got here, that's when I started buying digital copies. I bought a digital NBA 2K 21, and then I bought the new Call of Duty Black Ops. My brother played Call of Duty the night we got it, the day we got it, and the next day before it ended up shitting its pants or shitting the bed. But I only played one game of 2K, and to kind of piggyback off your point, it wasn't like the graphics, at least for NBA 2K, weren't like mind blowing. But that also was, I think it was kind of a weaker game. Like the gameplay wasn't that strong. My brother said that Call of Duty was fucking awesome. So I was really looking forward to playing that game. But I mean, yeah, my PS5 bricked. It just like didn't turn on, or did turn on and went right to a black screen. It flickered a little bit, and that's that. So I called Walmart, told them, that the fucking thing broke after, I don't know, whatever, 24 hours, and that needed to be replaced. Yeah, exactly. So they said that, of course, we have no more replacements, but we'll get your name on a list, and right when we get some, we'll ship one out to you, or you can exchange it. So I don't know. The good thing for me, I guess, in comparison to you guys, or definitely you, Kevin, like I'm not that like worked up about this. It's a bummer. It sucks, but like I'm probably gonna have. I don't know how long I had the PS4. What was it, like 7 years? So I'm probably gonna have the PS5 for mad long, and in the long run, it really won't make a difference. But definitely fucking annoying up front. I'll tell you that.
Do you think it has?
I would be so pissed.
Yeah, me too. Do you think it has anything to do with you dunking on everybody for getting your PS5 first, and then karma jumped up?
I
and
don't believe in
the
karma. You
nutsack?
fucking retard.
It's karma for what he did to me last week.
Yeah, you tricked Shuddy Boy.
But I don't think he needed to have such a drastic measure taken against him, karma.
Yeah, that was a bit strong. I don't think the punishment.
The punishment does not fit the crime.
Oh, you know what? What's Karma's Twitter account? I'm fucking calling him out.
Yeah, I'll go Karen on Karma right now. No, it sucks, but I mean, I don't know. I can't really. Had to happen to someone. One in three shot of it happening to the MSPH. Or
Not necessarily.
Puminati.
We all could have gotten functioning PlayStation 5s.
That's true. That's how it should work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was going to say, it seems like everybody had some sort of issue with the arrival of it. Ginger's got delivered to a house almost a block away.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah,
it wasn't
they fucked
a
this up.
smooth rollout.
They fucked it up pretty bad. Now, Jeff, my second question is, are you sure it's bricked? Like, are you sure the power cable's not, like, loose in the back of the console? Are you sure there's no user error afoot?
I am not sure. No, I'm not. No, I go solely off my brothers, especially Bill. He's the smartest of the three. And if he says it's not working and he's all into video games, then I believe him.
Yeah, but he's a PC gamer.
That's true.
Have you fucked with it?
Your story about the HDMI port, actually, that might be something that I have to look at on my end. Maybe it is loosely plugged in, and that is the issue. Like, that wouldn't be crazy.
Does the PlayStation light up?
Dude, I left my room after happy hour, was a little buzz. I walked out there and it was like a family member just died. I really didn't want to like open the can of worms. I felt death in the air. I was like, oh, all right. And Bill just like looked at me. He didn't have tears in his eyes, but he was close to like, it's gone.
Cheech is hiding under the couch.
Yeah. It was bad news. We lost a family member that night. I just took him at their word.
So I
don't know.
You weren't like, oh, fuck that. Let me see. And tried pushing the power button yourself?
No. I was like, all right. Bad news, I guess.
Man, you're nuts.
Hi. Why? I mean,
I don't know.
I would have spent probably until sunup the next day trying to fight with it and will it to work.
Yeah. Checking all the cables. Like checking the connections.
Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check every bulb.
Christmas lights.
Yep. Exactly like that.
I mean, I don't feel like there's that many problems that could have happened. I actually didn't even foresee or think about your HDMI port thing. So that gives me something to check. But no, I mean, like, I assume they checked the plugins or the cords and did their best to resuscitate her. She just died. I don't know. I guess I got to check it out again. I don't know.
Man, that blows my mind. Like, if I was still roommates with Seek and I come home from work or something, he's like, dude, your PlayStation died while I was using it. I would be like, all right, well, my work here is done. I'd fucking go over to it and push a few buttons at least.
Well, I mean,
after murdering Seek.
I could never murder Seek. Just like Jeff couldn't murder Cheech and Bill.
I kicked Ellie across the room when she was Baxter.
No. Does she look like this?
Which one do you think broke it, Cheech or Bill?
Yeah, who's the culprit?
Who do you think did it?
No, I don't know. Cheech tried to turn it on. I know that. Cheech wanted to play Call of Duty.
So it was Cheech.
Yeah, he's the main and only suspect in this crime, this death.
I
think it was natural causes. Though.
This is his goulash revenge.
Yeah, somebody's gonna be eating goulash by
he's
themselves
been
this
waiting
Christmas.
for this moment for years.
He was playing the long game. We shouldn't have been talking shit about his goulash. I guess I learned my lesson. I don't know, guys. I hear what you're saying.
Jeff, are you sure that Cheech? You said that PS5 was a member of your family. Are you sure Cheech didn't try feeding the PlayStation 5 some goulash? That got in the gears and broke it. Have you inspected for goulash stains?
No. I mean, if I'm not going to check the cords or the power buttons, I'm definitely not looking for the goulash. I think.
Oh, there's fucking beans dripping out of the disk drive. What the fuck?
I don't think Cheech is holding a vendetta because we point out the fact that his goulash fucking sucks.
Did that get a reaction?
No, he's in another room. Hopefully in the living room. It bummed him out to hear that before, but. Hey, we all got to get better, and sometimes some criticism is how we get there. Oh, he did hear it, and he just said I did hear it. Okay. Cheech, I'm just doing a show here. I don't really mean it. Your goulash was great.
Well, shit. As the only two people with functioning PS5s, Shuddy, how are you enjoying it?
Wait, did you hear this? Can you go check the cords?
Wait, did you feed it
All right.
goulash?
Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room first. It is comically large.
It is the size of an elephant, yeah.
It is literally a white elephant on the TV stand.
We hate that, right? I don't like it. I think it's too big.
I like the design and the shape, but it could definitely be shrunken down.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's so fucking big. But I love it. I've had so much fun with it. Thursday while I ran out to the store and ended up buying Miles Morales. And then Friday night I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, I got burnt out on the Assassin's Creed games very, very early on in the franchise, so I wasn't looking forward to that one. But it's supposed to be cool.
I wasn't. Draven, the boys recommended it, so I bought it. I bit the bullet and bought it, and I have just been alternating between Miles Morales and Assassin's Creed. They're so much fun.
Yeah,
I also bought the Back to the Future trilogy on 4K, but have yet to watch any of them.
I've been playing through Miles, and it's sick. I loved the Spider-Man game on PS4, which this is basically like an expanded DLC version of.
Did you get the Ultimate Edition with the first game on it, or did you just get the add-on? Okay,
just the Miles game, because I beat the fuck out of that PlayStation
so did I.
PlayStation 4 one and all the DLC, so I didn't need any of that shit. But I like you said, Jeff, the same thing with I guess NBA 2K1, whatever the fuck they're calling it, 2K21. It is very, very smooth. The load times are almost instant. The detail, you got to really look close, because just the minor little details, like they program in like every bit of fiber on the clothing. It's so detailed, but in a quick glance, it's just like the same thing with when I watched John Wick on 4K. If I just walked by somebody playing it, I wouldn't be like, whoa, a next-gen Spider-Man game. Because I feel like, what would be the biggest leap? Do you think like Super Nintendo to N64 was like the most noticeable graphical leap in between consoles?
That's what I was going to say. I think the PS2 was pretty revolutionary too.
From PS1 to PS2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
But one of those two, I don't know, whatever, evolutions in video game consoles.
Yeah, I feel like PS5, I don't know if we've seen any true PS5 full potential games yet with the launch. So we'll see once, we get a few months into this. But if you look close, I mean, the stuff they put in Miles, like there's a part where you go into a trash bodega and it is just fully stocked. You can look at every single fucking item in the place, and it's so detailed. So that you notice the stuff like that. I mean, like I said, the load times are lightning fast. The controller is cool. The most I've noticed with it is playing Fortnite. As you can see, Shuddy Boy modeling right here, the new PS5 controller. Bidding starts at $299. Very hard to find.
Yeah, just the controller. You don't get Shuddy too.
Nope. Sorry, ladies. But when you play it in Fortnite, they make it so when you pull the trigger and you get halfway through pulling it, it hits resistance like you're actually pulling the trigger of a gun. So you have to like pull the trigger and then snap through the trigger. It's weird. And it makes it a million times harder, because when you're playing on PS4, you can just be like, fire, 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 fire. Now you're like, and if you're in a gunfight, you're like, oh, fucking exhausted. This trigger's fucking making me break a sweat.
I think my Fortnite activity and playing is gonna plummet.
Yeah.
Once I get my PS5 back. Yeah, like Call of Duty, I just watched my brother play it for a few minutes, but it looked fucking sick. I've been meaning to kind of get out of Fortnite anyways, and I really did always like Call of Duty. Like the first, what was it, Modern Warfare, I think. I don't know. There's a few Call of Duties that I really liked, and I got really good at a couple of them. at this point, I've probably fallen too far behind to catch up in this new one. But
I don't know if you're going to be lost playing the new one if you haven't played the last 5. It's
What
not
do you
like it's not like skipping around on Star Wars movies.
No,
Right,
he means
it's the same
skill
type of
level
shit.
wise.
Oh.
yeah,
He means
yeah.
skill level. I understood you, Jeff.
I mean,
right, yeah. I mean, like,
dude,
these
I don't
guys
think I don't
play
even
so much.
Yeah, and I don't even think that matters. I think aside from when Jeff logs in, I am the worst person playing Fortnite. I am the only person who shoots at somebody and misses. Anytime somebody shoots at me, they could be across the entire fucking map. There is no bullet stray away from the crosshair. Everybody it's like these motherfuckers all have a game genie I didn't know existed. I suck so much ass at Fortnite. And I play it more than I should. And I'm terrible. I'm the only person not getting better. I suck donkey dick at Fortnite. So
I think I plateaued after like the 4th day myself. I'm not getting any better either.
no, but I mean it's it's more fun to just play and bullshit. It's like an online
fun to watch
social.
me die. Apparently, according to everyone else.
It's like an online social club.
Yeah, but I say we move it to Call of Duty.
I don't know. Call of Duty
Thoughts?
just pisses me off so much. I haven't played a
Well,
Call of Duty
I
game in
mean-
so long.
You don't take your Fortnite losses that well.
No,
I
Fortnite
mean-
pisses me off too. You're right. Maybe
So
although I've never ripped my underpants off playing Fortnite. I have
Not
I have
yet.
ripped my underpants off playing Call of Duty.
Okay, well, fair enough. I just give it a chance. I think think about it a little bit. Maybe we can migrate Poo Team 6 over to Call of Duty.
Maybe. It has been a while. I mean, when I was the first couple years when I was living in LA, I used to play Call of Duty, I think on Xbox, with like my PA homies. And my one friend was so good. I think there was like a perk. I don't know if they still do it, but there was a perk where if you got 25 kills in multiplayer without dying, you could call in a nuke and just end the match and your team wins. And he would flip out. Obviously, he would flip out worse than me when I play Fortnite. He would just go ballistic, and I'd be like, oh, shit, I wonder what happened. And then I look at his kill streak, and I'm like, oh, man, this guy's flipping out just because he didn't get a nuke. Like, he has 24 kills and 3 deaths, and he's pissed. Like, I would be tap dancing if that was my kill-death ratio.
Dude, I got good at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like, really good. I thought at least I got really good. And I was like, my best weapon was the sniper. I would camp out a little bit, but I'd get into a sniper position. And because of which I would be mad efficient. Like 15 kills, 2 deaths, 1 death, sometimes
Damn.
like, a little worse ratio. But I was like, if everything was going good, and most games, that's what I would play in, right? My brother picked it up for like a week and got up to like a 44-3 ratio. It was fucking stupid.
Yeah, he
And then, like,
he
at
just
that
has
point,
that like
I was over it.
he's got those video game reflexes. I remember when we all partied up and he played Fortnite for the first time and he had like the most kills on our whole team. First time playing Fortnite. Like,
Yeah, we won and
what
shit.
the fuck is this? Yeah, and he's just like, oh, well, I guess we won, right? Did we win? It's like, yes. Yeah, we fucking won.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, that's what it was for Call of Duty. Like, I played it a lot in college, and he played it for like a week and was like much better than me. It was
So here are my
Sucked.
2 PS5 gripes that I've noticed so far. Outside of its enormous size and bulkiness. No HBO Max. Unavailable on the PS5. It was it was on the PS4. It was on the PS4. Why is it not on the PS5?
I didn't know that.
Who's the fucking boneheaded lawyer who signed the paperwork with their deal with HBO Max and didn't include future consoles?
more. I just want to drill down on that for a second. I feel like all these, all these. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but everyone's freezing out HBO Max.
I know.
The Amazon Fire Stick is getting it tomorrow, but they've had it without for I don't know how long. And like I don't know if the Roku has it, but the PS5 doesn't have it. And I don't get it should be everywhere. It's fucking
I don't
HBO.
get it
Why are
either.
they playing on HBO?
I don't get it. I don't know. I almost want to blame HBO.
I would absolutely put this on HBO.
It's got to be something they're doing. I imagine all these platforms want to have it. Like my new smart TV has a fucking streaming app called like Asian Mingle or some shit. I did a 60 seconds with Kevin video for Patreon, scrolling through all these apps. There's a Dove channel. The fucking soap channel has a streaming app on my smart TV.
Are you sure it's Dove soap and not Dove chocolate?
Oh,
That's a good question.
their logos
Are you
are
sure?
similar. It's one of them. Both is equally preposterous, right? Whether it's the Dove chocolate channel or the Dove soap channel, both fucking ridiculous apps to have with no HBO. How is there no fucking HBO? What the hell?
Like, why would they roll something out and then not have it ready to go for like all the major electronics appliances,
I
consoles,
don't know, man.
whatever?
I don't get it. I was loving it. I was loving having it. They have a great movie selection. I was loving just throwing on uncensored versions of South Park anytime. Got a few emails. I'm going to be buried in my inbox for the next 45 minutes. Easy, no-brainer choice. Throw on some fucking South Park. And now I can't do that. It bums me out.
Here, I'm gonna Google it. Maybe they're gonna have an HBO Max, or HBO Max is gonna be there in like a week or so. Because
I don't know, man.
there's a few games that aren't available like on launch. Like Madden 21's not coming out for like a few weeks, but it came out in August. Maybe it's like a similar type of thing.
I don't know.
I would think that's what it is.
I mean, it has to be there eventually. It's just unacceptable that it's not day one, and unacceptable that it's probably not anytime soon. My other gripe is on the front of the console, there's a Lightning port or USB-C and one USB port on the front. So if you have the wireless Pulse 3D Sony headset, you have to have this little USB adapter that plugs in. So that pretty much takes up the one front USB port. There's two in the back, but you got to move that big bulky bitch off the wall and stuff to access it if you have it set up like I do.
Yeah, you don't even have a roommate, so I don't think you'll be able to pick it up yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need me to come over.
So those two things are annoying, but again, outside of that nitpicking, it's fucking dope. And it comes with this game, Astro's Playroom. Have you fired that up yet, Shuddy?
Yes, I have.
It's basically just a game of Sony swinging their dick around and showboating. It pretty much only exists to show off how versatile the controller is and how specific it can get with the vibrations. Like they straight up did this thing where the controller felt like there were things rattling around inside of it. Like it was full of Mexican jumping beans. It was unreal. They do a little thing where you turn into a spring, and when you pull the triggers in to charge it up, you actually feel coils, like the tension.
The resistance.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird, the stuff they do in it. And it's actually surprisingly a really fun game. It's got almost like a Mario, Ratchet and Clanky vibe. Like it's very cartoony and bright and colored. But for a game that's basically just watch me jerk my big fat dick off, pretty fun.
It's
Nice.
mindless fun. It's
Yeah, it's not stressful. It's not super hard.
yeah, no, it's just a get lost in the moment kind of game.
Yeah. My major issue with the PS5 is that it died after 24 hours.
I don't like the
Otherwise,
fact how they
I
break.
got no complaints.
I gotta get one that's cheat proof.
I got to get one that my brother won't murder.
So they're kind of hard to get at this point, but as you can see, Leonard the Weed Pickle here modeling. These are the Sony Pulse 3D wireless gaming headsets. that you
It's
can get.
adorable. It matches with the controller. It's like buying a matching fitted with your Jordans.
It's pretty sweet. If you wear them for too long, it is kind of uncomfortable and painful, like they're crushing my ears and shit. But the sound's pretty good. It's nothing earth-shattering, but definitely a step up from the one I was using on the PS4.
And how much are they?
I think it was $100.
I
And
can't do it.
I don't know, these all the buttons are on the outside of the ear cuff thing. And obviously in the couple days that I've been using it, I don't have a feel for exactly where they are. So anytime I want to adjust the volume or something, I have to take it off and look at them and stuff. But they're pretty dope. I like these
How
too.
do you like build? Which button? Can you build or can you shoot with one of the buttons?
No, it volume controls, you fart face.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Yeah, dude. So I got like air traffic controller, headphones, and like a microphone for the PS4 when we play Fortnite, and I fucking hate them, dude. My ears start hurting after like 45 minutes. That's part of the reason why like I don't play very long or play very often. Like, dude,
my sensitive ears.
Yeah, well, the Apple earbuds were perfect, and the sound was great. But everyone said that just that I sounded like shit. So
Yeah, you constantly have like a
ring.
ringing going on.
I think it was because my microphone is broken. I don't know if here I'll show you guys. I have these right here. Can you see it?
Man, those are the same ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be why it was getting a shitty sound.
Maybe.
I mean, the investigation's not complete, but
as we've noted with the PlayStation 5 issue, Jeff determines there's a problem and just sets it aside.
Yeah, you're not much of a troubleshooter.
Then I leave it in the woods
and hope somebody else
be free.
Yeah.
Just go be free.
Oh, well, fuck, I'm stumped. Allie, you want to take a shot at this?
Yeah. All right, well, fuck this. I'm going to go throw it out. Apparently my PS5 is broken.
Man, you know what? I swear to God. So I learned about this from, you put a video up on Patreon in the Puminati Extreme Elite tier of you doing a Between Two Flushes, talking about how you got fucked on your PS5. And I swear to God, you seemed too collected. You seemed too calm. I was like, at the end of this video, Jeff's going to be like, oh, psych, you fucking pussies. My PS5 works perfectly fine, and it's awesome. You don't have one. Ha, 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 ha. Like, I really thought that was how the video was going to end, and then it just ends. And I was like, oh, did Jeff really get fucked? And then I was like, wait a second. I bet you this is a trap. I bet you he's doing this so Shuddy and I clown him on the podcast, and then he's going to do a big reveal like, oh, nope, fuck you. This was a friend test. It works fine.
No, it's broken. No, it died. I wish. Yeah, I wish the joke was on you pussies, but it's not. Nope, it's on me. My fucking PS5 died after less than 24 hours. Fuck me, I guess. I don't know.
You know what?
Nothing.
It really does bum me out. I should be rubbing your face in it and dancing on you.
You should, because if the roles reverse. The thing is that maybe you're just being a nice guy, better friend than me. But there is part of it, I think, deep down inside where you know it's just not going to hurt me that much. You're not really.
Nah, I'm not falling for that.
Of me, you trolling me isn't. You know,
I'm not falling for that, dude. You were ready to swing your blue checkmark dick around the night when we were on the text chain trying to pre-order the PS5. You were fucking pissed. You're like, oh, no, I gotta wait a fucking month for it to get restocked like all these other chumps. You were pissed. You really wanted a PS5. And
it was FOMO. I didn't want fucking everyone else to have one and not me.
Well,
I got mine earlier than everyone else. Just, I got a shitty one, a fucking stillborn. What do you want me to do?
Look, all I'm saying is I was the first person in the group to actually secure the pre-order. And I didn't want to dance. I didn't want to flex on you guys. I wanted to make sure you guys got one too. Because it's not much fun having a PS5 if your homies don't have one too to play with you. And
well,
it is truth be told, if both of you didn't say that you were pre-ordering it, I wasn't planning on pre-ordering it. That was
really?
A complete.
You didn't give a fuck about getting a PS5?
I wanted one, but I was gonna wait.
So it's same thing with Shuddy. Is like with me. Once you have your mind set on something, if you're told no before you get it, then you're gonna freak out, right? That was how at first, like he didn't want it originally.
I was in full on until that moment when Jeff said, "If you get a PlayStation pre-order tonight, order one for all of us." There had been no thought in my mind of pre-ordering a PS5. I knew that the day before it had been like announced when it was going to come out, and the thought never occurred to me. Sharon and I had a brief conversation about it where I was even like, I'm just going to get the digital version. I don't need the one with the disc drive. And then all of a sudden I'm pre-ordering it and I get the one with the disc drive. Like within a 24-hour span, I completely flip. And like I said, what Jeff said, not in an hour, it's going on pre-sale. I went from not caring to it was the only thing that was on my mind.
It's a FOMO thing. It's not really.
It's absolutely a FOMO thing. I've said that when the kids are like, you ordered one. I'm like, yes, I have. FOMO. It's strictly FOMO.
Oh, Sharon,
Yeah.
I got the PS5 pre-order. Quick, we need a smart fridge, smart dishwasher, smart garbage disposal, smart washer, smart dryer, smart doorbell. Let's go.
You can.
I've literally waffled for the last 3 weeks about upgrading to the iPhone 12.
Blue waffled.
Yeah, that's something I've lost interest in giving a fuck about is new iPhones. Even though I will eventually get a new iPhone, I'm just not as hyped about getting the new one as I used to be. I always leapfrogged anyway, but I think I've hit the point where I'm 2 models behind, and I'm still like in no rush to upgrade for some reason.
I get one this time of year every year.
Oh, damn.
For the last, since the iPhone X.
Why? Do you lease them and then like?
So yeah,
do you buy everyone new?
So I do the payments on them, and after a year, once you pay for a year, you can trade in. You can turn in the phone and get the new one. So that's what I do.
I feel like
usually I make Sharon go to with me to Target on Thanksgiving night, and we wait in line for a couple of hours for me to get the new iPhone.
It's tradition. It's a Miller tradition.
Sounds like a fun one.
But as we are hosting Thanksgiving this year,
less than 12 people, I hope.
Yes, less than 12 people, just my parents and the boys. I don't know that I'll be able to kick everybody out so I can go get the new iPhone. I think that would be frowned upon.
All right, you guys eat the pumpkin pie. I'm going to go over here and play Spider-Man. I got my new tech.
I also saw.
I'm gonna get the iPhone 13.
Yeah, I might be with you. So I've been seeing now a lot of the reasons that the PS5 pre-orders were so difficult and so many people that wanted them weren't able to get them. Scalpers had bots that were like pushing them through the checkout process. I don't fully understand it because I'm not a hacker and I'm not a needle dick, but somehow all these scalpers were able to snag a big portion of the PS5 pre-orders. And I looked on eBay this morning, and as of today, Monday, November 16th, I saw PS5s with the disc version going for around $2,000, as high as $2,000, and the digital one going from like $1,350 to $1,500.
I think there was bids on them.
They were the buy it nows. The bids I saw were well past MSRP.
Oh, people who do that have like the smallest fucking dicks on the internet.
They're scumbags.
Yeah.
I was seeing on Facebook that after the a couple weeks ago, people started selling them for $1,200, requiring a $200 deposit and then the remaining $1,000 due when the PlayStation was received by the scalper.
So like $200 to get on a waiting list, somewhat, or
So-
just like a reservation fee.
Yeah, exactly. If you want this, you have to pay me $200 now, non-refundable.
God damn.
I just don't get how could you get that much money to where you spend it on a PS5 and be smart enough to get that much money? Right?
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, who are these people that wanted a PS5 so bad, couldn't get one on release day, and they're like, you know what? I can't wait a couple of weeks. I will pay $2,000 for this $500 piece of hardware now.
Yeah, it's clearly people with the most spoiled children in the world.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I don't understand any other type of rationale behind it. Like, just stupid. Again, you're
It's
going to
this
have
year's
that.
Jingle All the Way.
Great movie.
What do you call
Like,
the guy?
what-
Power Man?
I need the Power Man. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you're going to have it for 7-8 years, possibly. Fucking whatever. Who cares if you're late by a month or a week? I mean, I would have cared had I not been able to get the pre-order, but since I did, and I did my best, and they sent me a shitty one, well, I left it all on the field. What can you do?
Turbo Man. I fucked up.
Turbo Man. Oh yeah, he's Power Man. Yeah, it was Turbo Man. God damn it! Should know that. I love that movie. It's a cult
I didn't
classic.
want one bad enough where I would spend that kind of money.
No, I wouldn't pay anything above retail price for it. Fuck that.
I was ready to start screaming at Walmart for a discount if mine didn't arrive.
I want a fucking refund on the PS5.
That's not an example of how you didn't really want it that bad.
No, but I'm just that. No, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Honestly,
Hey, I got you.
as
Looks
I
like-
explained
looks like
during
the Weed League is
MSPH, yeah, I was just gonna say, as I explained during MSPH Wrestling 6, the dropper for the weed lean broke, so I just poured the rest of the bottle in this one. So, who knows where we're at? I've
Shuddy's
never
News is gonna be
tasted so
awesome.
much mango in my drink before. Shuddy's News is not going to be as
Coherent.
awesome as it could be. There's not been a lot happening in the weird news world, but I'll do my best. We don't have any perplexing lottery stories for Jeff.
Wow.
The mango syrup is so just like the weed syrup, so strong, so tart that like if you get like a glob of it, that can wake you up. That could give you a little jolt before you eventually start to wind down again.
Yeah, why don't you put some in like the crook of your hand and just go, just do a little pick,
Yeah,
get
do
a little
that.
pick me up.
Yeah, do it, pussy. Do it, pussy.
All right. Well, while Shuddy Boy is contemplating life,
I'm not contemplating life. I'm playing my PlayStation 5, enjoying life.
You gonna rub it in? All right, you're gonna rub it in.
That was not my intention, Jeff. I apologize.
It's okay. I'm sensitive. Still, we just lost her on Friday.
well, we got some emails.
Thank God.
This one says, "Hey dudes, Dewey here. Thanks for kicking all the ass on the podcast lately. I'm thoroughly enjoying the episodes as well as the Patreon. I look forward to these every week. I have a would Jeff suck a dick question inspired by Alex when he fired off a couple of good ones. So let's cue that up.
What's up, bitch? It's time to find out what it would take for Jeff Clark to suck a dick. Oh, yeah.
So Dewey says, would Jeff suck a dick to have full access to the President's Secret book like the one Nick Cage hunts down in National Treasure 2? Love the effort you guys put in and really appreciate the entertainment. Party on, Dewey Boggs. I don't think I...
Dewey Boggs has been Puminati for a while.
Yeah. I don't know
Old friend.
if I've ever seen National Treasure 2. I know I've seen the first one, but I don't remember a president's secret book that he was hunting.
America's Book of Secrets, yes. Where it gets passed down from president to president with all of the black. I'm trying to think of the word. The secrets.
The skeletons in the country's closet.
Yep. Going back to George Washington.
So, like, when Obama got it and he flipped it open, it's like George Bush, like, hey, fuck those victims of Katrina.
Yeah. It was a handwritten note from George Bush saying, I really didn't give a fuck.
I actually did do 9/11. Cheney shot that
Yes,
guy.
but yeah,
Cheney shot that
if
guy on
that
purpose.
was the case, that would be in the Book of
Yeah,
Secrets.
Shuddy's had enough riffing.
Sorry, I was just...
Back to the dick, Jeff. Are you sucking it?
Yeah, let's get down to brass tacks with this dick. I'm not going to suck it, I don't think.
You don't want those secrets?
Essentially, what he's asking me for are things that I feel very strongly about anyways, and I'm not willing to suck a dick to get them proven.
What if there's
And
cool shit in there that you've never even theorized about?
The one thing that I maybe just put the tip of my mouth would be like an alien, the alien stuff.
All right, how about we
That'd
come
be
to a
like-
compromise? Can I lick some nuts for some alien shit?
yeah. What if I just like tickle your taint with my fingers? Is that good enough? Can I get like just just tell me if there's an alien?
Coo.
Yeah, I feel good.
Got your taint.
No, but like JFK, I mean, clearly that was the CIA. 9/11, still too soon, won't go there. What else is out there? I don't know. Moon landing, I know it was Stanley Kubrick who filmed it. So I don't know. I don't have any questions that I need to suck a dick to get answered, I guess.
See, you're just rattling off stuff that people have existing conspiracy theories about. What if there's shit in there that nobody's even touched on? Like FDR.
Alex Jones, I think, covered it, pretty much all of it.
FDR was killing hookers.
Yeah, but why am I sucking dick for that information? I'm not like Nick Cage in
'Cause you like
National
dicks.
Treasure. What's his name in there? Gates, right? His last name is Gates, I think.
Yes.
I'm not
Was he
like a
Bill
fucking
Gates?
history nerd like to that extent.
Yeah, but you're a conspiracy nerd.
You're trying to like rate me with this dick, and I'm not going to take it. I'm not sucking this dick, Kevin. All right.
All I'm doing is making the case that Jeff's
Think about it.
pretending to be a lady right now. But I want the listeners to see through this ruse. Jeff is salivating for that dick. He's just trying to play it cool.
Yeah, I'm a lot skankier than I'm button on right now. I guess.
He's trying not to sound too eager for it, but he wants it.
He wants that
Yeah, I'm
dick.
actually going to text Dewey afterwards. Like, you know what?
Let's
Let me
make
get
this
that dick.
happen.
Whose dick am I?
Yeah.
Is it yours? Who am I sucking?
I get the full book. There's nothing redacted, nothing crossed out. No. For right now, while we're recording, I pass.
Okay.
Respectfully, Dewey. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for the question.
Here's an email from a couple weeks ago. This is from Jesse from Saskatchewan, who said, just watching my first YouTube episode, been a listener for 4+ years. Firstly, Americans can travel to Cuba, just need to go through Mexico. Second, Shuddy is looking great.
Wait, what?
All right, what confused you, Jeff? Let's backtrack.
What? So there's no direct flights
We put
from America to Cuba.
we put too fine a point on Americans not being able to go to Cuba. You could travel from the US to Cuba for very briefly, but Donald Trump changed that. So you'd have to buy round trip airfare to another country, i.e. Mexico, and then buy a separate thing from an airline that travels from Mexico to Cuba and then back to Mexico and fly back to the United States. The U.S. is restricting travel of U.S. citizens to Cuba, not Cuba restricting U.S. citizens from coming in. So you just have to circumvent the law to get there.
I don't want to circumcise the law.
I thought I knew that anyways. Okay.
All right. So the rest of Jesse's email says Shuddy is looking great, as are all of you. Third, expiry dates? Expiry or expiry?
Probably just expiration.
All right, we'll go with that. Expiration dates are more accurately best before dates. Doesn't mean that they are bad, just not as fresh as they could be. Maybe cold milk is a little more time sensitive, but pop and beer is just a suggestion, not a rule. Love the show. Keep it up, Jesse. While I usually agree with that, Jesse, that just because you hit the expiry date or best before date doesn't mean you have to chuck it. You can do a sniff test. You can do a little bit of a taste test. Most of the times, that's not freaking me out unless it's a dairy product. Shuddy chugged a bottle of Coke that was like 3 decades old. That's a little past the suggestion date.
I'd do it again. I would do it again.
There wasn't a negative outcome to it, though, right?
Nope, no negative outcome.
Just tastes a little funky
Yeah, it tasted a little weird.
and flat.
And flat.
Yeah.
Absolutely flat.
So this guy's theory isn't too far off. This is I told you guys before that this is what my dad was saying. Like the expiration or the best by dates on beer is just so you drink the beer faster.
I've got one more email here at madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. This one's from Kyle in Missouri, and he says, hey guys, PlayStation has the Jeopardy game that is online that you can all play and stream on Twitch. Just a thought. After we brought up us having another Battle of the Brains, people have been clamoring for a Jeopardy episode. Some people have suggested having Alex host it. But people seem to really want it. So we'll figure out a way to make that happen.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Doing it on PlayStation, we might have to wait a couple of months for Jeff to get brought up to speed. Dookie Boy, the PlayStation breaker.
Yeah, it's not going to be a fair contest until I get PS5.
Why? If it's available, it would be a PlayStation 4 version that we would have to play anyway, so we could play it multiplayer either way. You're just scared.
I don't know, like you just said something that didn't matter. I just did the exact same thing. Like, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. But Cheech just yelled into the room that the PS5 came back on. It's alive? Well, how did you get it back working? Hold on. I'll get some real-time data.
Can Cheech come in?
Bring him in.
Cheech, we might need you to join the Zoom call and explain what you did to resuscitate our PS5.
Yeah, there might be people listening in the Puminati that had the similar problem, and Cheech might be able to guide them off the ledge.
Did you perform CPR? And it did.
Come here, Cheech.
Cheech, all right, you're going to be interviewed here. Come in here.
Yeah, Cheech, there he is. What's up, homie?
How you guys doing?
Good.
All right.
So,
yeah, we need to figure out what's going on here. Go ahead, Shuddy.
so what happened on Friday exactly to the PlayStation?
I put it on rest mode, and then when I turned it on, just a black screen would come on, or it would turn black and then it would like flicker a little bit.
Okay, I did see some sort of article. I didn't click on it that said there was a problem with rest mode on some PS5s.
Yeah, I think I read that too.
But no time between then and just now, none of you tried to turn it on again.
No, I turned it on when I got home from work on Saturday.
Okay.
And it did the same thing. It wasn't working then.
Okay. All right. So this wasn't the first time since Friday
Yeah,
that it was tested. Okay. All right. That was the only thing that I was concerned about. Like that.
Yeah,
thing
no, that
just
would be
sat there for 3 days and nobody just Even just every now and then passing by, just touched it to see if it would work.
Yeah,
But
that would be really embarrassing if it was the truth. But now, I've checked once before.
Okay, all right.
Now, Cheech,
Okay.
last question. If I Venmo you $100, will you break the PS5 again before Jeff finishes the podcast?
No.
All right. Figure I had to try.
No.
I had to try.
Yeah, no. It's
Hey.
breaking the PS5 is not worth that much trouble.
If it just happens to go that way, I'll still Venmo you the $100. Actually, I should take that back. It seems like it's faulty equipment. I'm not going there.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for you, Cheech.
Yes.
Thanks. When are you guys getting yours? Your system?
We got 'em.
I'm playing it right now.
Kevin, you?
Yeah, I got mine. I got mine Saturday.
All right. So everyone's happy now.
We are.
Everyone's got all their
Jeff's
systems.
no longer the PS5 cuck.
I didn't know he was the PS5 cook.
You just uncucked
Now
him.
you know. Well, you got the magic touch, Cheech.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
See you later, Cheech.
Have fun. Well,
How stoked are you, Jeff?
I'm pumped. Let me tell you, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am. I really thought that was it. It was gone. I guess all of us talking shit inspired Cheech to give it one more try. I didn't try to turn it on once, truthfully. So,
God, that blows my fucking mind. That is the extent of Jeff's troubleshooting. Oh, what? Oh,
my brother said it was dead. All right. I called Walmart. I waited on hold for like 20 minutes. I didn't even try turning it on.
So now, do you call Walmart and tell them it's working, or do you
No,
get a brand new one in a?
absolutely.
well, no, that means you have to mail the broken one back.
Yeah, I'll mail it in the box that they send me with the other one.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
I don't know. I'm gonna get two PS5s. I mean, not technically, but I plan on exchanging it. This thing isn't running optimally. We know that. We know it for a fact. Just we put it on rest mode and just decided not to turn on for fucking 4 days. I don't want that kind of fickle video game system in my life. No. I want something that I paid for. I want a more legitimate product. Excuse me. So yeah, I will be fucking returning it whenever they call me back.
Well, I still say when we get finished taping the Patreon show, you should go out and just like make sure the wires are pushed in all the way.
Yeah, apparently I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty next time.
All right.
Well, hey,
Let me try. Let me push the power button this time.
you guys, yeah, me blowing it. You guys should buy the new Call of Duty and play. We should play.
I might be able to be talked into that. I don't know. I've been enjoying my Call of Duty hiatus.
I'm very close to making the purchase.
Oh, jeez.
What's gonna get you over the top?
Just a little bit of time. I did just buy 2 brand new video games in the last couple of days, so that's kind of where I'm at. That I'm not.
Gotcha.
I put this was a lot of. This was more than I should have spent on myself right before Christmas, probably, between the console, the extra controller, the 2 games.
Well, your birthday is Christmas, so you probably got gypped on 38 years worth of proper presents. So you made up for it this year.
Yeah, I went big.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Big for 39.
You guys shafted on most Christmases. That's a good point, Kevin.
all right. I feel like we've talked a lot of PS5. Did you guys watch any movies, watch anything new since the last time we got together?
I've started watching Rami on Hulu.
Been hearing about that. How is it?
It's pretty good. I think you would like it. It's got sort of the only thing I can really compare it to, and it's not terribly fair comparison, but it's got a kind of Master of None type vibe.
Oh, I like that.
Where it's, It's an adult single guy who's trying to find his way. He, instead of living in New York City, he's living in Jersey City on the other side of the river. He's Muslim. He's trying to be, live as a good Muslim, but also not, and still be, but still be himself. I'm only 6 episodes into the first season, but I'm really, really digging it.
All right. Some Hulu shit. Always looking for new stuff to dust off Hulu.
And I think that's really it. We did watch a movie. No, we couldn't figure out what movie to watch, so we started Rami. That's what happened. Sorry. Now that I've talked it through, I have not seen any films.
Man, are you sure you didn't accidentally bust open the bottle of fentanyl, Lean?
Yeah, you're real chill.
Got
some low blood pressure out there in Bethlehem or Quakertown.
This you can't see it, but the tiki guy is still half full.
Oh my god! Shit.
Yeah, you might want to put that in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we're running out of daylight here, as far as Patreon's concerned.
Hit it tomorrow,
Jeff,
I really want some chocolate chip cookies and.
You look like you really want some chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, you look like you could use all sorts of snacks.
That umbrella light is really offensive right now.
Yours?
Yes, mine.
Gotcha.
Mine is being very offensively bright.
Jeff, did you watch anything?
No, I finished off Queen's Gambit for the most part.
Sorry, Jeff. We watched it in its entirety. That is also something we did.
Holy shit.
Two nights.
The whole thing.
In 2 nights, we powered through it. We did 3 episodes the first night and then 4 episodes the second night.
Damn.
All right, so weigh in on this for me, because I thought the first 4 or 5 episodes were fucking awesome, epic, and I did think it tailed off towards the end.
It ground to a rapid halt.
Right.
Like her whole way through up through learning and playing in tournaments, until she got to that the US Open, it was not nonstop action, but the story moved quickly and there was lots going on. And then it just ground to a halt all the way through the end.
Yeah.
Still very good, but the story covered a large span of time in the first 5 episodes or so. So it moved very quickly and there was always something happening. And then the last couple episodes was just a very confined, short amount of time. And it just was very slow the pacing was off for sure.
Yeah, I could never get around to her being hot. And the sex scenes were really uncomfortable.
Yes.
Wait,
yes, they were.
You don't think she's attractive?
So she's a chess prodigy, right? And it takes it follows her from when she's an orphan at 11 or
at
10. 9, excuse me, up until her getting out of the orphanage, adopted through high school, and becoming a chess champion. But she
at 18. So you're looking at her from 9 to 18.
But
or 9 to 19.
Was it the same actress playing her as a 9-year-old?
No, she started. That actress started playing her at 13.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So there's a lot
there
of
was
years.
A 9-year-old girl that was a 9-year-old girl, in that age bracket, doing 9-year-old girl things, and then there's an adult woman playing 13 to 19.
Yeah. So there's a lot of years of her being underage. It's oh man, all right.
It's kind of like when Arya got boned at the end of Game of Thrones.
Pretty much. It's this isn't cool. I don't feel great about this. And there was a couple sex scenes where she was underage. That character was underage.
Oh Jesus!
And I right, Shuddy? I'm not misinterpreting that. She's underage. She's not 18.
And there was nothing. Those scenes, there was nothing. They were uncomfortable, all of them. It wasn't like
So she's like wise.
It wasn't like there was a meet cute and then, then something like that. It was just like this very awkward interaction with this guy who's obviously older than her. And then next thing you know, they're boning.
Yeah. And like so her whole thing is that she's like older than her years, or she's older than like her age, excuse me. So like, even when she like, has sex for the first time, loser Virginia has sex the first time, she like knows it's bad, right? And she like, I don't know, it was creepy, that part.
Yeah, I'm picking up on the vibe that it was creepy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this isn't gonna make much sense unless you see it. But like, the chess scenes are fucking awesome, and they're like kind of intense, and it's like pretty cool. It's cool stuff. And like, I thought the show, the story from episode 1 to 5 was like fucking sweet. And just like Shuddy essentially nailed it. It's like it's moving along at an amazing pace the whole time. Then at the end, it's like, oh, all right. So it didn't finish off as a 5-dicker, but after like through 4 episodes, I'm thinking like, man, this is fucking good. I really enjoy this. So I mean, my final. The exit interview, I'll put it out like, I'll give it 4. That's a little bit of a stretch maybe, but the first 4 or 5 episodes were legitimately great in my opinion. All right. Then it became like a victim of its own expectation, or of the expectations it created for itself, kind of like Game of Thrones in some ways.
All right.
Not to use that reference twice.
I'm at 4.25. I enjoyed it. Like I said, we watched it in 2 nights.
It's an easy watch. It's like a 160-page book. It's like Animal Farm. You bust that shit out in like a night.
I watched this newer Netflix movie that I actually wanted to watch because I am a fan of those like Pixar, DreamWorks CG movies. And then I saw that this one was coming to Netflix called Over the Moon, where I guess it was hard to kind of tell what was happening from the previews, but it looked visually awesome. Like some little girl goes into space, she goes to the moon, and there's like all these colorful creatures there. And it looked like a good movie to just get stoned and get some like eye candy. Just like see some pretty colors, some cool looking imagery. And it was kind of a bummer. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting a musical, and
oh no.
Like sometimes
if you're not expecting musical and you get it, that's bad news.
Yeah, I don't know what else needs to be said.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it wasn't very good, was it?
No, because sometimes you're not expecting a musical. You get a musical, but they only sing like 4 or 5 songs, and you're like, all right. At least there wasn't like an overabundance of singing. These motherfuckers will look for any excuse to sing a damn song about everything. I'm walking down the street, oh, my shoe's untied. Now I'm tying my shoelaces. There's a penny over there. Heads up, that's good luck. I'll put it in my pocket now.
You're doing pretty good, dude.
It was the songs. I'm not a big musical fan. There have been some Disney movies where they sing a few songs, and it's tolerable. These were some of the worst songs I've ever seen in like a CG musical, cartoon musical. Fucking abysmal. Just awful.
No South Park type shit, right?
No, there's no
What
Blame
was this
Canada.
called again?
What?
What was this called again? Something Mars?
Over the Moon.
Over the Moon, yeah. Sorry.
What was this? Entering Uranus?
All right, yeah. Over to Mars, over the moon, whatever. I was close.
And the plot of it just made no fucking sense. So they do the whole like kids movie trope where a parent dies, and then there's like this Chinese nursery rhyme or mythology or some shit about a sad woman who lives on the moon, and she's living there until she can bring her dead love back to life. And the little girl's like, well, you know what? I'm going to build a rocket and go to the moon myself. So this little fucking 12-year-old girl somehow builds a spaceship that's powered by fireworks, gets high enough into the sky to where she's basically reaching the atmosphere and stuff, and then a moonbeam, like tractor beam, pulls her up the rest of the way to the moon.
Oh, the science all checks out.
Yeah.
This all checks out.
She gets to the moon, and turns out that whole nursery rhyme thing is true, and the sad lady is on the moon. But she turns out to be like a giant bitch. And then I'm like, wait a second. Is this lady that she's been trying to reach like a bad guy now? She's a fucking bitch. But no, she's a good guy. She's a bitch. We're rooting for a bitch.
Okay.
And the story was just a complete mess. It made no fucking sense. It did have some stuff that was really cool visually. And just when you're like, man, this is starting to turn around a little bit, a fucking stupid song kicks in. Ah! They're so bad. Awful, awful, awful. And it had like some cute moments. It had some heartfelt moments. But boy, did they... I feel like it was a movie where they had maybe 45 minutes of content, and they're like, fuck, we need to fluff this with 5 million songs about nothing.
How long was the film?
I think like an hour and a half, hour 35 minutes.
And
When's the last time you've walked out on a film or just was like, yeah, fuck this noise?
What was that new movie that was very pretentious that you watched, Shuddy, and you hated? A very boring drama. It was new on Netflix. Like a couple breaking up.
I'm thinking of about ending things.
Yeah, I made it 5 minutes into that.
Okay,
Turning it
cool.
off with the thought of, I'm not in the mood for a movie that's this dry and this dramatic. I'll watch this at some other point, and then just was like, fuck
No,
that.
there's
I'm not
no
going back.
point. There's no need to ever watch it.
No.
Turns out Kevin was the one who wanted to end things. Ooh,
Oh, take that. Up yours. But yeah,
got him.
I cannot recommend Over the Moon. Just fucking watch Utopia or Ratatouille or Kung Fu Panda or Wreck-It Ralph. There's
Utopia with John Cusack.
or Zootopia. I fucked up. Zootopia.
Well, wait a second. One doesn't belong. What
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you talking about?
Over the Moon gets 2 dicks. That's probably being generous.
Yeah.
I mean-
for sure. You've given out a micro dick before. What was that movie that you hated? Oh,
I think I gave... No, we weren't doing micro dicks when I saw Little Women.
No, She Dies Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Okay, when
Yeah,
I
there was-
compare the two of them, Over the Moon is a Best Picture Oscar winner compared to She Dies Tomorrow.
What are there musicals that you do like? How many La La Land dicks did you suck? How many Ryan Gosling dicks did you go down on?
4. I liked La La Land.
Okay, so it's not just a musical bigotry that you have.
No, I'm a tough sale. I'll admit that. I've said
Agreed.
before. I get uncomfortable when people are fucking singing at me. I feel weird. I feel like I'm being
Like
molested.
Christmas carolers, not for you.
No, beat it, you fucking weirdos.
God,
Go lock yourselves in a fucking closet and sing to each other. Don't drag me into this weird shit you guys are into.
I had Christmas carolers come to my house once, and I fucking loved it. I did.
Oh,
Well,
can
not
I
my
join
house,
in?
My parents' apartment. Yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely could have. They could have came in, drank some beers. It's like Jennifer Aniston's brother and his homies in the breakup, or like Andy's a cappella group in The Office. I don't know. I like that kind of shit. I'll listen to some musicals.
No, maybe you should watch Over the Moon then.
No.
Well, all right, friends. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you haven't done so already, please head over to Apple Podcast, chuck us a subscribe and a nice review if you wouldn't mind. And if you haven't done so already, the shows are on YouTube. We record our Zoom feed minus the Easter egg. You can only get the Easter egg on the audio podcast, but go to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour and subscribe and check out all the full episodes we've got up there and some of the other shit. We're a little bit of a ways off, but it would be pretty dope to one day reach the 1,000 subscriber milestone. So help us out if you've got a spare second friend. Let's see, what else? If you want to be a part of voicemails, yay, you can just call 201-472-0139 and leave a message after the beep, or just shoot your emails to madscientistpartyhour@riotcast.com. You can also... I fucked up. Fuck Riotcast.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
They fired us, Kevin.
madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. There's no such thing as riotcast.com anymore. Oops. Man, that was bound to happen. You can also follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, but you would think that it would have happened, closer to the time that we were let go from our contract than months later.
Good point. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Jeffro Records.
And at MSPH Podcast. Listen to Jeff's podcast, Fade the Media. For our Patreon subscribers, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. We're about to record our bonus podcast for that. And this weekend, we are going to be recording more Supermarket Queefs. So if you listen to the first 3 on the Puminati Extreme Elite tier, we got more coming down the pike, friends. They're coming. Shuddy, you got anything you need to plug?
Fire Doug Peterson.
Oh, take that. Take that.
Shit.
All right, thank you for listening, friends. But until next time, something.